All right, here we are in our second part of talking about and clarifying how to express the present in English language. So let's take a look if Mary's still with us. Mary, hello. Hi, I am still here, eagerly waiting to talk about present perfect simple and present perfect continuous. I am ready. How about you? I'm also ready too. So let's dive in. Okay. Present perfect simple is a very complex grammatical tense in English language, and it there are multiple situations that belong to this grammatical choice. Also, if you take a look at your grammar book or if you go online and try to Google and browse something about present perfect, you will find thousands of definitions. Yes. So, for all of my clients and students who are not English teachers, so they don't have to know all of these subtle differences between situations, I have had to pick up two the most common situations. So, this is my choice. These are my definitions. First situation is action started in the past and still goes on. That is the first situation. Second situation is action happened in the past and also finished in the past, but results or consequences are in the present. For example, action started in the past and still goes on. Something like this. I have worked as an English teacher for more than 20 years. So this action started in the past and still goes on. Action which happened in the past and it's finished in the past, but results and consequences are in the present, is maybe something like this. She, if you talk about your sister, she has bought a new car. Yeah. So this action happened in the past, last month, yesterday, this morning, 10 years ago. But the consequence is that your sister still has her car. If we only talk about this purchase or buying the car, I don't know, 3 years ago, but she doesn't have the car anymore. In the meantime, something happened. Yes, she has given it to someone, she has sold it or whatever. Then we go to the past. But if she still has a car, the consequences in her garage, then in that case, we use present perfect simple. How do we make present perfect simple? We make it with to have and ed for regular verbs, or third column of irregular verbs. To have and ed. To have and buy, bought, bought. So to have in the present is have or has. We make a question with inversion and we make negative with haven't and hasn't. If we talk about adverbs of time, we can use, for example, recently, already, since, yet, ago, ever, never, for, and so on. So this would be about present perfect simple. All right. Mary, you seem to be extremely quiet. Is everything okay with you? No, everything is fine. I am just waiting to finally find out what is the difference between present perfect simple and present perfect continuous. All right. So let me immediately help you with your impatience. All right. Let's go back to present perfect simple. Present perfect simple, we use actually it involves the past because maybe the action started in the past, or maybe the action happened in the past and it's finished in the past. And it also involves the present because maybe action still goes on, or maybe the consequences or results are in the present. But it does not involve the future, which means that if we include the past and the present and also the future in our situation, in our message, then we have present perfect continuous. So if we go back to our sentence, I have worked as an English teacher for more than 20 years. For some reason, I probably do not include the future in this. And if you are interested in the reason, you can ask me. You can say, oh, seriously? So what would be your dream job, or what would you like to do? But if I want to include the future in this situation, then I will switch to present perfect continuous. I have been working as an English teacher for more than 20 years. And now you know that I love my job, and I kind of include the future in it and hope that I will continue doing it. So how do we make present perfect continuous? Well, we make it as any perfect tense with to have, and we also need to be for any continuous and ing. So to have in the present is have and has. And to be in a perfect tense is been. We make a question with inversion. We make a question with inversion. And we make negative with haven't and hasn't. All right. So if you don't have any questions, Mary, maybe for our viewers, we can go now to real situations that involve these two grammatical tenses. What do you think about that? Would you like to do that? Yes, now I kind of feel I understand these two grammatical tenses as well. And it would be wonderful if we can try it in real life situations. Yes, I agree with that. Now, before we go to try this on in real sentences, maybe I can just say that with this #1 and #2 video, we kind of reviewed in the shortest and the simplest possible way, how do English-speaking people perceive reality when it comes to present? How do we um how do we see present tenses? Sometimes they're quite different from other languages, and I have big problems with people and clients from certain languages to actually perceive the reality when it comes to present in the same way as English speaking people. Some languages are more similar to English, such as Spanish, for example, or Italian, and because they have the same sort of situations like present perfect, simple, or continuous, they don't have present simple for regular actions or habits or something like that, or also present continuous for moment of speaking. But at least the other two are similar. And now, with help of our dear Mary, we will go to check um, how all this looks like in real life situations. Okay. So if we take a look at the first situation, Mary, what would you say? I would say last night I oh my God. But I don't know, do I still have the keys or not? Have I found them or not? Oh, it's so hard. Can you please help me? Yes, I will try to help you. Look, um, in this first situation, you have specific particular time when the action happened. And in this case, if we have particular time expressed and important in our message, then we are in the past because we don't really care about the consequence whether you have found them or not. So in this case, you should use the past tense. But in the second situation, we don't actually put our emphasis or importance to when this particular time for when was the particular time for this action. So we will pay more attention to consequence. And what is the consequence? You don't have your keys. Is this a bit helpful? Mary, what do you say? Yes, yes, no, I understand. So the first one is last night I lost my keys. I had to call my flatmate to let me in. And the second one, as you say, we put more emphasis to the result, not to the particular time when it happened. So I have lost my keys. Can you help me look for them? Oh, do we go immediately to 5 and 6? Yes, we do. Okay. Um, I have known my great grandmother for a few years. She died when I was 8. And number 6 is okay. I have known Julie for 3 years. We still meet once a month. So, what do you say? Unfortunately, this is what you told me in situation number 5. Look, I have known my great grandmother. Action started in the past when you were born and still goes on. But that, my dear Mary, is not true. So you need to fix this action because she's not alive anymore, right? Oh, but don't I have a consequence or result of knowing my grandmother? This is what I was thinking. Yes, I understand your logic, but look, definition is like this. Action happened in the past, and has consequences in the present, Mary. Consequences in the present. What's the consequence of knowing your grandmother if she's dead? Oh, okay, I understand. So I knew my great grandmother. Yes, exactly. I knew my great grandmother. And the number 6, that is correct. I have known Julie for 3 years. Action started in the past, still goes on. Let's go to number 7 and number 8. Okay, take a look and tell me what you think. Mary, don't sleep. Okay. So, I am pretty good. All right. Started in the past and still goes on. I have played hockey since I was a child. I am pretty good. And number 8, she didn't like it. All right. She played hockey at school, but she didn't like it. I'm sure that this time I picked it right. Well, listen to this. Number 7. I have played hockey since I was a child. I'm pretty good. But why are you telling me, Mary, that you're not going to continue playing hockey? So maybe I have been playing is your message exactly. Hmm? Am I right about this? Do you want to continue playing hockey? Oh my God, I completely forgot this present perfect continuous. How about number 8? Is that correct? Um, Unfortunately, there is a better choice for number 8 if you are beginner's level, intermediate level. This choice is also okay. She played hockey at school, but she didn't like it. But Mary, you are not beginner's level. So I think that this action of playing hockey in school was probably a bit longer. So the best solution would be she was playing hockey at school, but she didn't like it, right? Longer action in the past. What do you think? Oh, now I understand. Super good. Super good. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time that we wrap up our lesson. So with the video number 1 and with the video number 2, I think that finally you have learned in the shortest and the simplest possible way, how do English-speaking people express the present? And if you have any questions, please go to the comment section and ask me. I will try to answer it as quickly as possible. Have a great day. Take care of yourself, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.